elder came to talk to her. And told her, says, we've been having parties at Amish houses and that. It says, but I would like you to change the person that's going to do the meetings. And we don't want the Mexican. We'll somebody else, white.
Really?
And from there on, Delia just dropped Tupperware because they did stop her from going. But she didn't say, well, look, if they want the parties, they're going to have these people do it.
Yeah.
But they did.
She didn't do Tupperware anymore after that?
Delia dropped out of Tupperware.
Wow. Because of that?
Well, yeah. That's you don't do business like that.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
These people are all big hypocrites, man.
Yeah.
They're intelligent, but they're so ignorant.
Yeah,
I had one guy, he had a big farm right there in Goshen, and he was hiring trucks to come and get his grain out and stuff like that. I said, why do you got such a big farm? So why don't you buy a truck? He says, oh, they're from the devil. I said, well, then what? You can rent the devil. You can't own it, but you can rent him. He said, wow, what's good for my father is good for me. That's what he said. That's what he said. I said, you can't own the devil, but you can rent him. And everything they do is made by the devil.
Yeah.
According to them, because otherwise they would live in caves and put the clothes on made out of skins and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and that's
they would live in a cave.
That always fascinated me how like they picked one time in world history, because everyone used to look like that. Yeah. The way they looked.
Yeah, the Quakers did.
That's how everyone dressed. Yeah. They had horse and buggy.
Big top hat.
That was popular culture at that time. Yeah. And so they picked that one time to be the holiest time, I guess, and only do that. I just don't understand that. Like, that used to be popular. Yeah. And so they're saying they're being separate from the world, but all they did was pick one time and just emulate that the rest of their lives, and thought that was more holy than any other time.
But they're hypocrites because some of these people got generators in their basement.
Yeah.
And they operate a TV. Yeah. And they operate they got cell phones.
Yeah. Like I know some people who have they have storage units where they keep their electric stuff. So they can't have it in their house, but they own it, but they have it in a storage unit. Yeah. Yeah, with generators and TV.
See, they want to go someplace from one city to another, to convention or anything, they hire a van, and they all get in the van, but they got a driver that's not them.
Yeah.
And they own bicycles. They don't use cars. They got to have bicycles.
Right.
Well, who makes a bicycle?
Right.
The devil.
Yeah.
Their clothes. Yeah. They make their own clothes. But who makes the linen and stuff like that? They used to make the clothes with. The shoes, everything is just made by the devil.
Yeah. Do you attend a church, Grandpa?
Do I go to church? Yeah.
You attend a church? Where do you attend now? Huh? Where do you attend church?
I attend most of the time with my son Danny.
Yeah.
He's Assemblies of God.
Assemblies of God.
Yeah, he's Pentecostal.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Rachel goes Catholic, and sometimes I go to school.
Catholic church. Did your family grow up Catholic?
Yes.
Yeah.
But not very devout. I never remember my mom taking me to church.
No.
I would go by myself during the Holy Week. Easter week and all that. I remember when I used to go to the later because they used to have real big celebrations. Yeah. They had apostles. They had Christ. They used to take him and put him to jail, and they crucified him. And
oh wow!
They used to have all that.
Wow, big passion play.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And that's what I used to. I grew up Catholic. I still believe in the saints. Yeah. And the Virgin Mary. But I don't believe now that she makes the miracles. That she makes the blessing. She's an intermediary. She is the intermediate between God and us.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how I believe now. That a lot of people, like Mexicans, they're all pray to the saints instead of praying to God. They do that. I remember my sisters, there used to be a saint called San Antonio. What was his name? I can't remember the saint's name, but I remember that he's supposed to help you quiet things up or something. I remember when they did something, they went someplace where my dad would not allow it. They would come home and put a penny with gum in the saint's mouth.
Oh, really?
And they would, you know, they would keep quiet. And my dad wouldn't say nothing to him.
Really?
funny beliefs, you know.
Yeah. Okay.